People, welcome back to YaadAndAbroadTV. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, like, comment, share, and subscribe. As I said, if you're not familiar with this channel, we talk about issues in Jamaica, the Caribbean, and the whole world, people. Wagwan viewers and subscribers, welcome back to my channel once again, people. Much love and appreciation as usual. Big up in yourself. So yo people, that one here is kind of a strange news story, cause when you listen to what happened, people, you go really say, wait, what? That's why them give him so much years in jail. So this story is about a gentleman who stole some mangoes from a tree and he was sentenced to 2 years in prison, people. Yes, you heard that correctly. Mangoes. Him thief mangoes and he got sentenced for 2 years. 2 whole solid years, people. Crazy, crazy. Don't get me wrong, people. Any sort of stealing is wrong. But mangoes, people. We're talking about mangoes. Mangoes where you eat and you end up shit out. Yeah, you heard me correct. Something, food, you eat it, fruit, digest it, and you go shit it out. And you get 2 years in prison. So it's a very short story, very short article. And I got this from Alert TNT, people, where it goes on to say Jerry Mohammed of South Trunk Road, Romaine, was charged for predial larceny. He appeared before Magistrate Armina Dion Ryan Singh at the San Fernando Magistrates Court yesterday. He pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 2 years hard labor on each count. On Saturday, the 22nd of May 2021, a resident of Coconut Drive, San Fernando, reported that a quantity of mangoes was stolen from the trees in his yard earlier that day. As well as on Wednesday, the 19th of May 2021, PC Andy Simit of the San Fernando police station conducted inquiries and arrested the suspect. So the image that you're seeing on the screen, people, is of the gentleman who stole these mangoes, people. And I don't know, as I said, this is kind of a harsh punishment, because I know people who do way worse things than this. Criminal things like mangoes. Come on, people. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if him deserve the 2 years, people. Don't get me, as I said, don't get me wrong, people. Stealing, any sort of stealing, is completely, utterly wrong. But mangoes, no, sir. I think there was other ways you could have settled this, or this could have been settled. Mangoes, a quantity of mangoes was stolen from the tree, and it was reported to the police, and the man arrested, and now I got face 2 years hard labor. So I'm going to read you some comments of what people are saying about this, people. I'm going to read, the comments, what people have to say. One person goes on to say, this sentence is ridiculous. It's wrong to steal, but a few mangoes send him to do hard labor. What about much severe offenses where the convicted get bail or given less severe prison term? Offenses like these should be community service where guilty are made to give back. Teach him a lesson that you have to work, clean a school compound, paint a wall, clear a drain, etc. In jail, he has nothing to learn. And that brings me back to the point that I said, people, like, it's wrong to steal, but mangoes, people. We're talking about mangoes. Jaja. Another person goes on to say, this man see a rough life, whether it's through his own wrongdoing or that of others. Look at the scars on his face. That is another story right there. So another person goes on to say, I've seen stories of people doing much worse and getting a slap on the wrist. It's true he was wrong, but 2 years community service could have been better. Exactly my point. 2 years community service would have been much better fit for this type of so-called crime, people. You see me? Another person goes on to say, Jesus, help us in this nation. Have mercy upon us, Jesus. Touch the stony hearts of magistrates, please, Jesus. Gone are the days of community service. He could get community service for a few months. Jesus, if this man is on drugs and was hungry, please heal and deliver him and all other addicts. Fight war for them, Jesus. We forgive the evil, wicked drug dealers who continue to destroy our husbands, our brothers, our nephews, our sons in this nation. Have mercy upon us, Jesus, in this COVID-19 season. Show yourself strong and mighty, precious Jesus. Amen to that, sister. Amen to that. Another person goes on to say, 2 years for mangoes, what I sure would have stayed on the tree to ripe, rotten, and fall off. Well, this person got her words mixed up. But what she's saying, 2 years for mangoes that she sure would have known that would have stayed on the tree and rotten and fall off. And that's so true, people. A lot of times, these mango trees, you see them bare and have so much mangoes on them that they fall off and nobody eats the mangoes. You see me? Nobody eats the mangoes. The mangoes just stay on the tree and rotten or stay on the ground and rotten. I know somebody was hungry, went and picked some mangoes and him get 2 years in prison. People, that is crazy. That is crazy. As I said before, do not get me wrong. Stealing is wrong. But to give somebody 2 years for mangoes, I think that's just pushing it. That's way overboard. And his food is a fruit, as me say. He might go shit it out. He's gonna let it out. It's gonna come out of him. Waste products. It's food. That's one thing with me, people. Like, when it comes to food and I see somebody in need of it, like somebody really want it, hungry, yo, I have no problem giving a person the food. Or, you see me, I say, maybe if he had went to the person probably would tell him, oh no, he can't get his mango, whatever. But, man, I know, people, 2 years, I just can't believe that we are this heartless and this cold in a time like this COVID season. There's a lot of lockdowns in Trinidad, people shortage on food. There's a lot going on, people. There's a lot going on. And to send somebody to prison for mangoes is just way, way overboard. Way overboard. Another person goes on to say, really? He was wrong, but come on. What if he was hungry? Y'all too ridiculous to give him so much punishment. Why don't go and find the criminals who are murdering and jail them instead of a man who did such minor thing? Sorry, bro, but a poor man face it hard. And that's true, when you're poor, them say to be poor is a crime, and that is so true. It's so true, people. Like, mangoes that me always see fall off tree. I really want to have a word with the person who reported this and called police and police investigated it. I want to have a word with the magistrate as well, people who did this center. I want to have a word with a few of them people. Like, what were their decision based off? Forgive the brother 2 years, hard labor. Like, I really want to have a word with them. Mangoes. How do you even hand out a 2 year sentence with a straight face over mangoes? Like, how do you read that, sir? We here sentence you to 2 years hard labor for the stealing of mangoes. Like, what? That is just crazy, people. I hope somehow this can be overturned and the man can get some, help and him not have to face no 2 years prison sentence. People, if you have any more information on this, let me know. And I will bring it to you guys. Just let me know, alright? Much love and appreciation from YaadAndAbroadTV, people. Bless up in yourself. Love alright, people?